We're going to be able to recover our phone without needing to take it to a technician for repair. It's a completely free method where anyone who watches this video step by step to the end will be able to solve it. We already have the padlock here. At the top, it was reset, we formatted it. Now what are we going to do? We're going to connect to a Wi-Fi network so you can see that this device is completely locked. It has a screen lock and is now linked to the Google account. We're going to use a fully updated tool in this video tutorial. We'll leave it in the video description and in the first pinned comment. The method without a PC and methods with a PC will be available there. We'll leave it in that description. We're going to connect to our Wi-Fi network. Okay, we're going to click here for permission. We'll click Next. This will take us to where we'll be able to find what is a screen lock on our phone. But we changed that lock, we forgot. That's why we had to format it to recover it, but it's still locked. We're going to click here where it says, do not copy here. We can see that it asks for the same screen lock we had before. Since it was changed, we don't remember it, so we can't add it. If you happen to know this lock, you can add it and it will take you to the home screen without needing to watch this video to the end. Now I'm going to click here where it says, use my Google account. This will take us to where that Google account appears. If you know it, you can enter the email address or then the password, and it would also take you to the beginning without watching the entire video. Having said all that, let's go to our PC and finish this recovery. Okay, let's disable our antivirus, which is the first thing we have to do so that we can run the tool we'll be using today. We go here to this shield. Then we click here where it says, Manage Settings. This, real-time, should be disabled. After it's completely disabled, we're going to go to our browser. It has to be Google so that our official page appears. You're going to type exactly as it appears here on the screen. Then what you're going to do is go down here, click on it. Then go to the last option. Click here on Load More, the last option again. Here you'll find this padlock that says Apps or Applications. You're going to select it. After being here, you're going to scroll down. You're going to scroll down and you'll be able to find the tool we'll be using today in this video tutorial. When you extract this tool, it will ask you for a password, which you will. You'll be able to find it here. Then you extract it, then it will look something like this. You'll right-click on it, click here, it says, Run as administrator, you'll say yes. Then it will look something like this, you'll click here on Next. Next, and Next. After you click Next, a shortcut will be created. You right-click on it, click here, Run as administrator. It will ask for this permission, and you'll say yes. Then the tool will be opening completely. What we're going to do is that we'll be able to use many functions for MediaTek, Qualcomm, Unisoft, and so on. You'll be able to find many models. What we're going to do here is use this Unisoft processor on this device. We're going to use this one here. We go down and select this one according to the processor. Now, how do we know which processor we have? We go there, we go to Google and tell it the model and what processor it has. You're going to select it. If you happen to have one of these processors, it's also recommended to use this last one, which works for several models. So, we click here on Service. Here we have the option we're going to need, which is FRP reset, and then we'll go here to where the drivers are. We're going to install this driver, this one, and this last driver. We'll install it, and then it should look something like this. Here we're going to give it the second option. We click Next. This driver should appear here. If it doesn't appear, don't worry, just give it the first option. Click Next. We'll leave that aside for now. When we connect the phone, the driver will appear. When it's running, select it and click Install. Now we're going to do the following. Now we're going to click here. We're going to turn off our phone. First, we're going to turn it off. We turn it off. We click here where it says FRP Reset. We place the driver here. You know that when it appears, you select it and click Install. Now what do? We're going to press the volume down button here and insert the USB cable. Volume down, insert the USB cable. Now that you see options 1 and 2. Release volume down and let the program do its whole process. Here you install it. You select the driver where it appears and click Install. You know, here it goes. To finish this is quick. Our phone will turn on, and we'll wait for it to take us directly to the home screen. When our phone is restored, it will have some errors. How do we fix these errors? Well, at the end of the video, I'll explain how to fix them. Also, let us know in the comments if it works for you. Okay. If it didn't work for you, tell us which model it is. That didn't work for you, so we can help you solve it. We'll click here, we'll click here, we'll click Next. We'll remove any SIM card we have. We remove any SIM card. We'll click Next here, we'll go back here. We'll wait and we'll turn off the Wi-Fi network. We'll click on Forgot to disconnect. We disconnect it. We click here on Skip. Next, we click here on Skip. We go up. We click Accept here on Google Services. We click here on Skip. This would take us to this other section. What are we going to do here? We're going to click here. We're going to click. Then now it varies to homepage. How do we fix the errors that remain on our phone? Because we really have it ready here on homepage and everything. But we still have some errors, like application stopped. Or, the operating system continues to fail. To fix all these errors, what we're going to do is go to Settings. We go to Settings. Then About Phone or System and we look for the Reset option. When the phone completely resets and takes us back to the home screen, we configure it normally again.